No, he's going to go back along the edge. He just seems to want to persevere with other corners now.
Yeah, just the opposite corner. He just wants to get back on that mark. He feels comfy on it.
Well,
good lead.
It's a good lead.
Gary looks a bit tight here.
And Gary has really cut that tight. Now Darren must make another here. He's got to put the pressure on Gary. It's 18 across.
Might just get another one this. No, it's short.
Because if he doesn't make another, Gary is going to fire at this, or at least play with pace. And he has, yeah. Played some pace. And he looks a little bit on the tight side, missed it. So it's 19-18. Darren Edmondson is in with one end of becoming the Waterloo Spring Champion. The first prize of £800 and a place in the British Crown Green Champion of Champions and the Oceanico Masters in Portugal.
Thumpeg now.
This is certainly the biggest event, the biggest final Darren's ever appeared in. It's just a case of can he hold his nerve against the current Waterloo champion.
Just needs two good bowls now, Mel.
Well, he always waving it, he's left it.
Giving it
he
up,
knows.
giving it up, it's short.
A bit of nerves got at him there, maybe. Gary's sure to punish that.
Gary's reached. Not.
And Gary's much further. Right, a good bowl.
Yeah, there's still a little bit of room here.
2 feet short. Yeah.
We've got it short.
He's left it short again. Oh, Darren, what have you done? 18 across.
I think he was trying so hard now to get back on this mark. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't always work. Two to Ellis.
Anywhere on the South Shore for 2. Oh, here we are, 2018. Gary Ellis leading now for the Spring Waterloo final. Now then, where does he go?
Okay, stay, go to 4 next.
Gary just requiring a lead now, one of his favourite marks.
Yeah, just in the shadow as well. Sometimes playing the shadow can give the impression the green's heavier, can't it?
It can.
Just out of the
so.
sun.
It probably is now, Mel, as well.
Yeah, it may have just the green may have
Gary's
died
played a
it.
good lead.
Well, he's played a real one. A real good lead. Probably just 2 feet short.
Just pegging away down. Referees.
And Evelyn's having a look at her. It's a decision.
Yeah, Gary's going to confirm. He's
You
going
don't
to
check for yourselves. It's vital. It's important to go and make sure you know yourself in it. They're both going up to have a look. And having a look. You see we've got the tangerine flag on top of the tower, Dave.
Tangerine flag on top of the tower.
Yeah.
Wow, what an achievement that was.
Tremendous, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, we're none the wiser who's in.
Yeah, there we have. Yeah, what a tremendous achievement for Blackpool in the Premiership. No, Europe next year. Back to the balls. Gary, if he can just get round. Oh, what a ball. What a ball for game. That settled it. They didn't know who was in. 20, 19 to Gary Ellis. Now
It's only one.
it's only one out. Darren's only hope. He needs to be just sort of playing on Gary's ball with a little bit of pace. If he can get on the ball and push it out for 2, he can win it himself. Oh! And that's it. Gary Ellis. 21-19, the Spring Waterloo champion for 2010. Goes across to shake hands to a tremendous finalist, Darren Edmondson. Shake hands with the referee. Well, another close game, 21-19, Dave.
Well,
He's done it the hard way today, hasn't he, Gary?
Mr. Ellis, I mean, he'll be making Blackpool his second home. He seems to love this green. Plenty of success, with even more success in 2010.
So it's one of the titles that avoided Gary up to now, but he's got it.
Yeah, there won't be many titles that Gary doesn't win. I don't know what he's got left that he hasn't won, Mel, but he certainly, after today's performance, especially the 3 21-20s, where 2 of those he shouldn't have really, he shouldn't have got through, but class told in the end.
We'll see Gary Ellis on the green. And all these photographs taken, you'll be seeing on the newspapers and internet and everywhere tomorrow. There he is, Gary. Silver Fox. Same pose as always. I'm sure we'll try and get Gary and Darren up for a little chat shortly before we end the programme.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm with the great man himself, a gentleman who's won this tournament twice, the great Brian Duncan, very good friend of mine. Hello, Brian.
All in, all right.
Yes, how are you?
Okay. Could have been better, but I'm all right.
Well, superb day's bowling, which has culminated in a very close fit final. What was your assessment of the final?
Well, early on, Gary was playing a lot better than Darren, but Darren's come into the game at the finish 19-18 in front and sent 2 bad balls, and at the end of the day, Gary's scraped out.
He's done that on, is that the 4th occasion now he's scraped in today?
That's the 4th occasion. He's won 3 games 21-20, the final 21-19, and 3 of the previous games that he's won 21-20, his opponent has been leading the jack at 20, but obviously he's got out of it.
Well, you've been in lots of different finals, and I think when you have games like that, you have to sort of ask yourself, is your name on trophy?
I think his name's been on the trophy most of the day, really, because the games that the opponents have gone to 20, they've always been in a position to win the game, and consequently they've got beat, and then sometimes it's by bad leads, really, at the end of the game.
Like you say, if Darren could have led sort of when he laid 19, he laid 2 sort of poor bowls, didn't he, really, and gave Gary an easy room to get in.
Well, he gave him two easy chalks. I mean, he's led out at 19. I think he's played one about 2-3 yards short. Gary's played a reasonable ball, and Darren short with a second, and consequently, it's cost him the game.
Well, we've ended with a great day's bowling, and ended with me having a chat with a very good friend here of mine, the great man himself, Brian. But thank you very much, Brian, for talking to me. Yeah, thank you.